Now you may be surprised to find out that I'm not actually a deer. I was just pretending to be one for the reenactment. And you may also be surprised to find out that, yes, the deer did steal my headlight and take off as fast as he could go. Not really, obviously. Deer don't need headlights. They love them for some reason, but I don't think they know how to steal them yet. But it did take off as fast as it could. It was the biggest deer I've ever seen in my life. It literally hit 2/3 of the front of the car and its head wrapped around to hit this fender. It was a total jump scare too, because it wasn't like I saw it and hit the brakes. I've hit a deer in this car before. Like I've seen it jump a fence, got on the brakes, kind of just tapped it over and it got up and ran away. Didn't do anything. But this one was full. As soon as I saw something brown in my vision, I had already felt the impact. So let's take a look here at the damage, a little up close. And then I'm going to see how much of this stuff I can just like bend out. Like the hood's already ruined. So why not just see if I can like make it look 50% normal. Over here you can already see there's a pretty good amount of damage. And then as you come around the front, it just gets worse and worse. I mean, look at this. Actually, I don't even know how this made this all the way home. Oh, that's worse than I thought it was. That side's kind of still on. So the whole front grill's destroyed, obviously. It curled the hood under. I mean, these are thick steel hoods on these Sentras. They're very heavy hoods. Like, my coupe has an aluminum hood, and it's very light. I mean, it's like an 8-pound hood. It's super light. These are like 20, 30 pounds. So, and then obviously it busted the headlight out. It broke the headlight into multiple pieces. Somehow my LED bulb still stayed in the light socket, but the one over there actually came out. So I only drove home with one low beam, and these are like candles. And then this fender got dented in. You can see where the deer's antler hit right here. So this deer hit, it was so big. If I didn't see its antlers, I would have thought it hit a cow. It wrapped around the front of the car. The head hit over here, and its back legs, hip area was over here. I mean, it was a massive deer. Like, it's barely on. It broke all the little tabs that keep it together. Obviously, this one got tweaked pretty good, but this is sort of touching the radiator. And look at this hose. See how it's like pushed back? That sucks. I almost have the radiator hose back to normal. So the hood actually still closes relatively easy. It's not good, but it wasn't that bad. So this little piece of paper towel I put over here isn't to like try to protect the paint. The paint's already ruined. It's more or less just to not make deep metal scratches that are gonna immediately rust. This is probably the closest I'm gonna get that hood to looking normal without extensive body work. Actually, from here it's not awful. It's not good, but it's not awful. From here you can definitely see the crease that's still in it. On the other hand, I did at least make the hood function like it's supposed to when you pop the hood. See? Pops up now. Yeah. Gotta get up there and grab those. These are the stock headlights that were on the restoration project Spec V. And I was gonna restore them and put them back on. Still might do that. Or I might just get a new set for that car and gift these to myself. I don't know. But for now, I am going to put these on my car so that I can keep going to work. Pretty nice. There's definitely a lot of defects from age. I might not put these back on the restoration car after I borrow them. They might get donated to this car permanently. I stopped last night because only one of these headlights had a bulb in it. I went out, got some new ones. I actually got the mid-tier ones. I want to be able to see at night. These were awful, so I want to have something a little bit better. I got some fresh stick bolts to bolt the headlights on with. Nice. This core support piece right here took a lot of hammering and pulling to get that headlight to fit again off camera. Headlight's nice and polished. It's a good job, but I wouldn't say it's perfect. Got that fresh zinc. I love me some fresh zinc. Big fan of that. The headlights actually look like they're adjusted properly too, although I'm not gonna lie, they don't look that bright. Like, these light bulbs are doing more than those headlights. I guess these are just more focused, but we'll see when we're on the road. Oh, God, just rained dirt on me. It's not as bad, just that little dink in it instead of the big dent. Seemed to actually get some of it out, surprisingly. So I still think this is kind of atrocious to do, but I put self-tappers, or technically sheet metal screws, to hold the grill in. With how smashed up everything is, I don't really have a choice. I tried to make them as inconspicuous as I could. Like, these will get covered by the hood. But at least like this, it won't look like it got hit by a cow-sized deer from like 20 feet away, maybe 50 feet. Before we step back and see how it looks, this gap kind of sucks. But again, hood was bent. This gap really sucks. There's that crease. This one sucks. This only sucks till here, but you can see where the hood was crunched and it was made shorter by the body of a deer. Step outside and see how it looks. Oof. Yeah, I don't think 20 feet was the right number. It might be 200 feet. The crease in the hood sucks because that really gives it away. But let's go ahead and give it a before and an after. No, it is not pretty, but at least I can drive it to work. So the visibility with these headlights actually isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, and it looks worse on camera than it is. But this was just about what the high beams were, even with the LEDs. So maybe it's the windshield messing it up. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Also, no, the headlights aren't misaligned. I am just pointed into a corner. I'm not gonna lie, with the light reflecting on it like that, it looks kind of mean. I kind of like that. Again, other than the hood wrinkle, but it kind of looks angry. It's a lot better than these derpy headlights that made it look like it had googly eyes. Man, this thing with a flashlight at night looks terrible. I just want to point out, I don't know how this thing still seems to make power, because it acts like it's got 30 psi of compression. Look how many times this thing is moving. This is not a steep hill. I mean, it's steep-ish, but it's not that steep. Give us one more. Come on, one more, baby. Oh, little baby one. Yeah, there we go.